for the lightweight championship of the world. Weight limit 135 pounds. Once again, here's the challenger, the Corpus Christi kid, Jerry Belmontes. $134 3/4 for Jerry Belmontes. 134 3/4 pounds. And now, in his first title defense, here is the WBC lightweight champion of the world, Omar Panterita Figueroa. 134 3/4 pounds for Omar Figueroa. 134 3/4 pounds. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a history. These gentlemen fighting in the amateur ranks. First time as pros. This time it's for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Omar Figueroa versus Jerry Belmontes. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, here's the hard-hitting contender from West Covina, California, John Molina. 139 1/4 pounds for John Molina. 139 1/4 pounds. His opponent is the hard-hitting number 3 ranked super lightweight, the former champion known as the Machine, Lucas Martin La Máquina Matthysse. 140 pounds, right at the limit for Lucas Matthysse. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss this. Both of them big punchers, big knockout artists. 12 rounds for the WBC Continental Americas Championship. John the Gladiator Molina, Lucas Martin La Máquina Matthysse.
What should we expect from you Saturday night against Lucas Matthysse?
Well, heavy hitters, that's what it's called. It's going to be 2 of the biggest punchers at the weight going at it. And I don't expect to take a backward step, and I'm sure Matthysse doesn't expect to take a backward step. We're coming after him.
You know, he's got, I think, the second best knockout percentage of anyone, basically, in boxing. How much of that is a concern?
If it was a concern of mine, I wouldn't be in the sport. It's definitely not a concern. We're there to go out there and take care of business.
And is there any chinks in the armor, especially after watching him lose to Danny Garcia?
I mean, you don't take anything away from him. He's fighting the best in the world. Of course, there's always, he's a man with a pair of fists and a heart just like me, so we're going to get it on Saturday night.
John, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. There he is, John Molina. A lot of people want to know, what should they expect from you coming off that loss to Danny Garcia?
Mucha gente quiere saber qué esperan de Lucas Matthysse después de la derrota con Danny Garcia.
El mismo de siempre, el que vino a ganar, el que viene a que sube a pelear arriba al ring, el de siempre.
The same Lucas Matthysse of always, the one that comes to win, the one that comes to give it all, same one.
Does he feel coming off that loss, you've got to stop John to make a statement?
Tienes que demostrar por la derrota pasada que tienes que entrar y ganar por nocaut.
No, no tengo que demostrar nada. Creo que Danny García tuvo mucha suerte al lastimarme un ojo, pero no tengo que demostrar nada. Me tengo que demostrar a mí mismo que tengo que ganar, nada más.
No, I don't think I have to demonstrate anything. Danny was very fortunate that I had an eye injury and the fight finished how it did. What I have to do is demonstrate to myself that I have to win tomorrow night.
Let's wrap it up with this. Certainly don't want to look past John, but what does Lucas Matthysse want after this fight?
Sin sobreestimar a tu rival en turno, John Molina, ¿qué es lo que quieres después de esta pelea?
No, seguro. Mucho respeto para mi rival, como a todos. Y lo próximo que quiero, si sale todo bien, pelear una pelea de título mundo o la revancha con Danny García.
No, definitely. With all due respect to my opponent, I never disrespect anyone at hand. But of course, after tomorrow night, I want the world title or the rematch with Danny Garcia.
Once again, fans, this is for the WBA Interim Welterweight World Championship. Weight limit 147 pounds. And now we invite to the scale the challenger, the former world champion from Coachella, California, Julio the Kid Diaz. 146 3/4 pounds for the challenger, 146 3/4 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the champion, the undefeated WBA Interim Welterweight World Champion, the hard-hitting Keith "One Time" Thurman. 145 and 1/2 pounds for Keith Thurman. A trim and ready 145 and 1/2 pounds.
Up and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to wait until tomorrow night. Two of these tough fighters, big champions, both have held belts in their life. Julio the Kid Diaz, Keith one-time Thurman for the WBA Interim Welterweight Championship of the World.
Talk to the kid, Julio Diaz. Saw you guys exchanging a few words there in that stare down. What was said there?
He just gets me going, you know. This guy has an attitude. Everybody's supposed to fear him, you know. Not me. He chose the wrong boy today.
Yeah, what should we expect then? Obviously, they've called this triple heavy hitters, and you guys both can bring a punch. What should we expect Saturday night?
You know, it's going to be a great fight. You know, you got a heavy hitter there. You know, he has 20 knockouts. I got 29 knockouts. I should have been on that side of the podium too, you know. But, you know, I guess this is this time right now, so I'm coming to ruin the party.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. You've got more knockouts than he has fights. How much does experience will play in this fight?
I'm confident the experience will be the difference in this fight, but we also have a lot of respect towards this guy, and gotta be very careful, you know.
All right, Julio the Kid Diaz, best of luck to you,
Thank
Jim.
you.
All right, thank you very much. He talked a little bit about his experience. Says he's got more knockouts than you got fights. Does that come into play at all Saturday night?
No, it doesn't come into play, man. You know, I had 100 fights in the amateurs. I had tons of knockouts there. I've knocked many people out off the record, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can talk all day about who's got really the most knockouts, you know. But the thing is, he's going to get knocked out tomorrow night, you know. He couldn't even knock out Amir Khan. A knockdown is not a knockout, you know what I'm saying? If he's not well rested for the fight, he's going to get his rest come the fight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to do my thing. My motto is KOs for life. Don't blink. Show up. You know, I'm going to do my job. I'm looking forward to the fight, and I hope he brings me a challenge.
You know, of course, they've dubbed this heavy hitters. Do you feel pressure to get a stoppage because you are the headliner, and it's all about Keith Thurman, it seems like, Saturday night?
There's no pressure, man. It's the same pressure as always. You know, you want to win because it's not just about this fight, but it's about your career. You know, a loss here would damage my career. I'm not trying to lose. I have a bright future in the world of boxing. I'm trying to keep it that way. And I'm here to entertain the fans, baby. Boxing's nothing without the fans, you know. They want to see knockouts, so I produce knockouts.
And so you talked about you're not here to lose. What would a win do for Keith Thurman? What do you see next?
Just bigger and better things. You know, hopefully that world title shot right around the corner, something that I truly deserve. I'm proud to be defending this interim belt, but I'm not trying to hold on to this for too long. We're trying to move on.
One time.
All the time.
Here he is, Keith Thurman. Best of luck to you Saturday night.
Thank you.